Okay, my name's Stark for Machines. I wanted to do a little thing for some newer players if anyone is coming into the Zizarin League, which I've been having way too much fun with. I got lucky with gear. You guys probably saw it on Reddit, and then I got really lucky. But you don't have to. It's hardcore, and a lot of people are going to be new to hardcore. One of my favorite things is educating newer players about this game and just helping people through their walls or their frustrations they're having with the game. And so usually it's due to lack of knowledge. What I wanted to do is just kind of go through what I'm doing, which I didn't plan a damn build at all. I'm in Act 4, right? And I'll just go around and I'll kill stuff with Flame Dash, right? And it just burns them, and I'll do the fire damage over time with the fire damage, right? Kind of cool. But I wanted to talk about Wave of Conviction because I kind of just saw this skill and I just found out about it. The way I play is I don't really plan stuff. I like to go in blind and just figure things out. Wave of Conviction is pretty stupid. I have it in a 2-link. It's a really fun skill. And what I like about it is so it does a lot of fizz, right? 25% fizz to fire and then 25% fizz to lightning. Because it does more fire, it gives the mobs that I'm hitting negative 25 res, negative 25 fire res. And I only have Wave of Conviction in a 2-link. But before I get Arcane Surge, I have it in a 2-link, right? So I basically have Wave of Conviction, and it's great for breaking it's great for breaking barrels and stuff like that too. That's where the Miracle Intro is. Like Don the Crown says, it's just a really cool skill, and it's doing a lot of damage up front. So if I have that and it's already lowering enemies' fire resistance, what can I do as well? Well, let's try Elemental Equilibrium. If you've played LE builds, a lot of LE builds take EE, and what that does is if I do something like Orb of Storms or Stormbrand, so it does a lot of lightning attacks. It's casting lightning attacks pretty quickly. I think my faster casting is in my Orb of Storm. So do an Orb of Storms there. So Stormbrand, pull, and then boom. So if I do lightning damage to the mobs, and then I do the Wave of Conviction, I want to say that's negative 75% fire res, which is pretty cool. So I've got a lot of negative fire resistance to the blue pack. If I'm not even focusing on rares or uniques or bosses, I'll run through, I'll do Orb of Storms and then Wave of Conviction. And that's pretty cool because that's activating my EE. So let's say I do Orb of Storms with a Flame Totem. Boom. Pretty cool. Burninate. I wanted to give people some confidence, some like newer players, some confidence about hardcore, because it's not as scary as you think it is. So for example, hardcore, right? I'm in the Ziz League, hardcore only, Scion only, cool. And I'm just gonna take a bunch of hits. Stack some health regen. I also have Mind Over Matter. Pretty good. Once I ascend into Hierophant, 8% damage is taken. I can go down here. 8% of damage is taken. Gained as mana. I can do a bubbling right there. It's pretty cool. And, you know, I've basically... I'll just throw it. So it's not as bad. If you build defensively coming out of the gate, what I did...
Subscribe and join the machine.
Melee damage to strength. This was my first node. Melee fizz damage because I picked up that sword off the Twilight Strand. And I went down here for the res. Very, very, very defensive. More res there. More evasion and armor. Very defensive. And then I think I stopped there. So I took 5 nodes there. Because you're doing all right levels 0 through 5, right? And then I went here. Spell damage here. Spell damage here. And I respec out of it later. And I got here. I got the movement speed there. Because that's pretty cool when you're leveling. So you're level 10 here. And, you know, I start out with the sword. And then when you're hardcore solo self-bound, like the beginning of Ziz League, you kind of want... you kind of want a spell does more damage than a... Oh, lol. Global, never change. Spell does more damage than a weapon right away, and it's hard to get a good damage weapon right out of the gate. So I did that. Respect out of it later. I might go back here. It's 4 points for Jewel Socket. Jewel Sockets are really cool, especially when you're a Scion. And obviously, Rain of Splinters is great. I think I got that thing for next to nothing because the first 2 days trade, no one knows what anything's worth. So I just ask people for lower prices and they give it to me. So what did I do? I definitely got these life nodes here. Came up for the mana regen to help my spell usage. Came up, got EE pretty quickly. I got this LE damage here, which if you're doing spells right out of the gate, it's probably going to be an elemental. So got some LE damage there. EE is great out of the gates. Pretty, you know, pretty strong. Lower res. Came up. I got the totem stuff quickly. Came around here. Got more attack and cast. Damage. Got the life here. Some more elemental stuff here. These are great nodes here. Very defensive. Physical damage. This is a great node. Great node. Look at that. Crit strike chance for spells. Amazing. Awesome. This is a good node. Oh, life regen. Awesome. Awesome. Armor. Love it. I got the regen nodes here. Came down. Life here. Sockets here. Since I'm elemental and fire, I'm probably going to do this because that's great. It's wonderful. Good cluster there. Eventually, I'll come up, get the totems here. I haven't decided if I want to be only totems doing the damage. If the damage falls off of everything else, I'll eventually do only totems here. Because that'll be +1 totems. I've already got 3. Hierophant's another +1. That's 5. It's fucking stupid. I might do spiritual aid here because that's just dumb. And if I do spiritual aid, like look at all my minion damage that's right next to me. 5% do double damage. It's just tons of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to work my way down here. More armor, more life. Regeneration. Jewel socket there. That's really close. Boom, boom. Maybe. There's probably... Okay, so there's a totem cluster here. So if I go here, I'm probably just going to swoop over. Oh, that's the war cry. I'm sorry. If I go there, I might go, and then get this fire. Look at that. Regen and fire. That's really cool. Plus, if I'm going Hierophant, I think I do some regen. Maybe I don't. Rip. If people want to go Hierophant with totems and then Chieftain does some regen, 2% life per second. Pretty cool. I might do Trickster. I'm thinking about Trickster. Depends if I'm igniting. If I'm doing damage as ignite, Trickster. Catmaster had a really good point. Go Pathfinder for the defense. Look at that. 6% LE pen. Really, really good for Flask. I just wish that Pathfinder had increased attack and cast speed during any Flask effect. The movement speed during Flask effect is wonderful, though. Oh, someone just died. Position 38. This is my favorite part about hardcore. When someone dies, boom, everybody, chat goes crazy. Back to standard gaming. Scrubcore. Say hello to Leo. Scrubcore. So much fun. But yeah, hardcore is a lot of fun. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Fear not. This was easy. I did Mind Over Matter. I get these oils right away pretty early, so just did Dreamer. Mana regen, max mana, Mind Over Matter, Pog. Oh, I'll get Heart and Soul. It's right there. Since I'm fire, I'll get Firewalker. It's right there. It's cool. But you know, I feel like a lot of newer players' frustrations just come from lack of knowledge. So take it slow. Go baby steps. Don't try to compete with the racers. There's no need. It's your game. It's a one-player game. It's a solo player game. There's no, you know, there's PvP level 28. That's cool. But you don't, there's no need for this competition to feel bad about Dan killing Uber Elder on day 2. There's no need. Like, you can still have fun. And like, you know, I burn people with Flame Dash while I'm drinking a Quake, because I grew up on Quake in the 90s. Because I'm an e-gamer from the 90s.
Normies.
But that's what I'm doing this league. I'm having a lot of fun. If anyone needs help, just stop by the stream. We got a whole chat that loves helping new players. If you get trolled, just troll them right back. You know, say people know you or something or whatever. I don't know. But this league is just so much. It's just so much fun. I love the Scion Master Race, guys. Scion Master Race. What else? I don't know. I think that's it. Okay, bye.
Again, System Star.